pancake. Like a smoke in the market. Hmm?
Where are you at on my server?
I was next to the base.
I'm gonna need you to give me a hand.
Wow, what happened?
I was doing the combination with the lock my door for the car.
Yeah.
The car that I got. And I was facing down and I was pressing hard and threw the lock on the fucking door. And I don't remember what the combination is. What the setting is.
Okay.
You gotta go in the base, grab it.
But I'm not in the base. I'm streaming, man. Come on. I'm streaming, man. Come on. Not until later. You guys should be getting on in a second. Oh shit, that's my phone. Oh, we in already? Oh, that was fast. Alrighty, cool, let's go. the weirdest girl moan I've ever heard in my life in this game. Woo! Oh god, what are you guys gonna do? You guys are gonna die.
On me! I'm hit. Help me up. Get over here.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, damn it.
It's dead. Prep it for extraction.
Dead, prepping for extraction.
This is it. Move, move, move!
Oh, damn. I don't know what you're trying to do, dude.
Throwing flash!
Hanging on. Dead. He's dead. What the hell's that sound? Okay. What'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? I got a shader for it, even though I don't have it yet. It actually does make it look pretty cool, actually. Second wind ability. What is the second wind ability? I never heard that before. Oh shit, I get the fucking spear next level. Hell yeah. Alright, let's fucking do it. Okay, I think I was on the third one. No, I heard the first. Yeah, I was on patience. Yeah.
June 27th, 1992. It's hard to remember that the most important part of an operation is patience. You can plan the perfect op, but you can't account for everything. If shit goes south, there's nothing to do but to adapt and finish the mission. Sometimes you just get lucky. I was in the dock, 10 clicks downriver from the Valverde border, figuring out my next move. I was ready to pack it in. I thought that I learned everything that I could, that there was nothing left for me to find. The OWLF had abandoned the detonation site a year ago, and I thought that they already shipped back to America. That's when I saw Agent Peter Keyes tie his skiff to the dock. I haven't seen Keyes since I gave my official statement to him. It was impossible, but there he was, with 3 of his buddies. All agents. The clean, tidy outfits give them away all the time. They don't want to get down in the dirt, you see. That's what they pay soldiers to do. Keyes walked up, looked right at me, and shook my hand. With the radiation sickness, I've lost a lot of weight, so I thought that he maybe would not recognize me, but then he greeted me like we were old pals. Keyes is a good spy, saying nothing, implying everything. We spent the next few hours trading war stories at the bar. If you'd heard us, you would never have suspected that we were trading intel on an alien manhunter. His cover was that they have been looking for a serial killer, a sadist who has been operating in the area for years, hunting people like animals and then skinning them alive. Keyes wanted to talk about the monster, so it all came out in the cover story. In many ways, they were just a few steps behind, surveying villages for information, locating witnesses. He did confirm one thing that I only considered. He told me how the killer chose his victims. They were always armed. A rifle, a pistol, a knife in the boot. He wasn't taking kids or random villages. He wanted a challenge. Whatever it was a hunter. When it killed for sport. I wish they were here for a military action, recon for an invasion, but the truth was so much worse.
Yeah.
We are prey, animals, fit only to be hunted. Keyes and his buddies paid the tab and mine, but before he left, he winked at me and he said, "Stay out of the jungle. That's where he gets you." I tracked Keyes and his team for weeks, but they didn't learn anything new. Maybe they knew that I was there, maybe they didn't, I don't know. I've risked enough for now. I think it's time to disappear. Keep my ear to the ground. Be patient. March 3rd, 1996, Zaire. I thought I could wait. I thought that I could hold back and make my move at the right time. I couldn't. Fuck. I had to find them. I needed to hunt it or let it hunt me. I joined up with any private military company that was headed into the hot zone. I pulled every string, cashed out every favor just to follow the sweat and the death that attracted the demon. I eventually put together a team myself. Lost soldiers and haunted men, willing to fight and to die wherever I led them. They thought that I was a legend, and I let them believe that. I'm quiet and good in what I do. They needed them to see me as a legend, so that they could take them to die in a sweltering jungle. We went on more missions than I can remember. We didn't fire until we were fired at. They thought that it was my code. It wasn't. I was waiting and watching. Our last mission was an evac app in the Congo. A private munition base had gone dark. When we arrived, they'd been dead for days. Bodies strung up on floodlights around the base, all of them skinned, some missing skulls and spines. We secured the site and waited for backup to arrive. In the heat of the day, I stared into the waves of heat coming off the concrete, thinking that any minute they might come alive as the invisible killer. And then they did. I didn't wait. I unloaded every round I had. Trusting me, my team fired in the same direction. It wasn't the first time I'd done it, but this time I knew what I was looking for. It was so fast, we couldn't hit it. We panicked, and stray rounds struck the crate of RPGs. And that explosion hit other munitions that exploded. By the time the smoke cleared, the demon was dead, but so were all my men. I took samples of its blood, pieces of its anatomy, and what tech that I could salvage. And then I burned everything. Then it disappeared. I never checked in mid-HQ. As far as I know, I was counted among the dead.
Oh, shit. Man, these tapes are awesome. I'll wait to get to level 50 for the last one. What's the last one? It's 2025, still hunting. Seven, 80 heroes born. 08 and 19. How's he gonna get cassette tapes in 2025? That's what I want to know. Huh. Really? It was estimated 5 minutes, dude. Or almost 6. Come on, I just want to get to 42 so I can unlock the spear. My favorite weapon. Please, please let me. Oh, actually, I did have a shader for one of the other weapons, actually. Yeah, that's right, I did. I need to use these bear traps. I keep forgetting I have them. Come on. Maybe. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, this freaking game is taking forever to do. I'll be right back, guys.
Also make sure the host has the lobby set to cooperation. That way all these weapons have a better chance of being at your level. We also turned off, just in case that was affecting the level. Weapon, go out and farm it. Want it at a lower level. Method here. If you're on console, I would split screen and that you have the
Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. Could have been easier. Let's go. Arr. All right. Wait, was that map always there? I just realized that. It was way over there for a second, so I don't know why it disappeared. Ah, well, shit. Well, that was a round.
Yeah, get some!
Why that guy so close? What the fuck? Why'd you do that, dude? You could have lived. Why the hell are you running straight at me? Fucking idiot. The freaking lady is the only one who was the smart one. I got two of you with me. I wasn't even trying. I just want to level up to 42. Please don't level up to 42. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Yeah, I should have done that. Alright, one more time.
October 12, 1997, Los Angeles. I needed to come back to the States. It wasn't impossible to sneak contraband through customs, but I wasn't willing to risk what I found in a cargo falling into the wrong hands. Instead, I traveled to Mexico aboard a cargo ship bound for the port of Altamira. From there, I made my way to Tijuana and I bunkered down. I had tangible proof of extraterrestrial life in my possession, but no idea what to do with it. I'm not a scientist. I did a soldier's duty and secured valuable intel. This was out of my pay grade. I kept an eye on the news. Los Angeles was having a record-breaking heat wave and a gang war on the streets.
Oh shit,
It was
Predator
perfect.
2!
I could feel it in my bones. I'd been tracking them for so long, I could think like them. I could smell the prey. I could see the hunting ground. I had to get to LA. Crossing back into the States from Tijuana wasn't that difficult, but by the time that I'd reached the city, it was already over. Like Valverde, the OWLF only found crumbs. What I'd hoped might be an alien ship turned out to be only a launching site. I wanted it too much,
Because it just left.
and I got sloppy. I breached the OWLF's quarantine and was captured. I'd hoped to be bailed out by Agent Keys, but he died. With Keys gone, the OWLF
that's right.
was leaderless
That's the guy who
and disorganized. I was
got cut in
interrogated,
half in the meat
but I
locker. I
negotiated
remember
my
that now.
release by bartering the alien materials that I'd recovered from the Congo. During the negotiations, it was clear how little they knew. They needed someone who understood the threat, so I offered to work with the OWLF as a consulting advisor. They had the funding, the technology that I needed to continue my hunt. I wouldn't work for them, but I would work with them. There will be a weapon that I can use to hunt down these predators as they move to fresh ground. It's only a matter of time until they see us as a real threat. When the prey can fight back, it's no longer a hunt. It is war.
Oh shit.
October 12, 1990.
Didn't I not just do that one? There we go.
March 3rd, 2008. We've gotten good at killing predators. Every time we find one, we come back with more tech, more research, and the OWLF's funding goes up. Together, we have gotten stronger and more efficient. For a time, the aliens were surprisingly predictable. They had no idea that we knew so much about them. But that began to change. They sent better hunters every time. They're beginning to see us as a threat. Or we've become a more worthy prize. Maybe both. We know this because our last encounter was special. We weren't certain if they had any gender to speak of, but that changed when we came into contact with the female. She was smarter and deadlier. She didn't fuck around like the males did. She was direct, ruthless, and skilled. I was in Laos when we first came into contact with her. It was Valverde all over again. Her ambush wiped out my entire team. Only this time, she got me. In a small village, I lost track of her, just long enough for her to pin me with a razor net. Pinned against the wall, razors cutting into my face. I've been fighting for so long, I was ready to die. I should be dead. Instead of making the kill, she cloaked and vanished into the jungle. The net relaxed, and I escaped with my life, and a scar to remember her by. She spared me. Only me. Like she knew who I was. I returned to the exfil. My first failed mission in a long time. Are we going about this wrong? I mean, we've learned so much. But in doing so, have we made ourselves a bigger target? I can't stop thinking about something Napoleon said. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach them all your art of war. I started this believing that we were learning how to hunt them, or maybe she let me live to just be hunted another day. We were teaching them how to hunt us.
Never know, dude. Yo, Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm watching.
Sorry, I was being very, very quiet.
Very good. I'm listening to all like the Dutch tapes for Schwarzenegger and the Predator game. They're fucking cool.
Hmm?
Like
Realism.
all his like missions that he did between the Valverde incident in '87 to like 2025. He killed like a bunch of predators apparently. It's pretty sick. I wonder if I should press the last one. I'll wait until after the next one. That's pretty sick, dude. When do I unlock the Berserker again? Let's see. I think it's 44, right? Yeah, 44. Elder? Excuse me? There's another class? Years of learning experience is granted here to the title of this class. Elder. Huh. Guessing that's like the one of the kings or something. That's new. I've never seen that one before. I've seen that fucking that mark before. That is very interesting. I just want the gum stick. One more match. Can I get it? If I can get a match. Should have just done a firing team mission. Fucking get into them way quicker. But I'm already 8 minutes in. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna stop now. I'll wait a little longer. Oh, well shit, there you go. Alrighty, let's do it. Gonna start it all over again.
Here I go again on my own.
Here we go again.
Come on, become a fucking badass.
Become a badass. Let's go.
I got all day, motherfucker. Oh, I killed it, motherfucker. Again on my own.
Sorry. Spotted. What? By AI or? Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get out of here. Whee! They don't want to fucking... Oh my god, I hate when it does that. Jesus Christ.
When it does what?
Fucking, it glitched out for some reason. I don't know what happened.
It touched you in places?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's horseshit. I hate when it fucking does that. I don't know how to get out of a fucking thing. Like, I'm trying to heal myself, and it won't let me do it for some reason. I fucking hate it. I leveled up, I don't care. I only got one guy, but it was enough to level up, whatever. Alright, all I needed. Yeah, I got the combo stick, I got the stick. Combo stick, got the stick, I got the stick. What'd I get? Nothing really good. I got the stick. Yeah. That's cool. Alright, let's Dutch tape, shall we?
January 13th, 2019. I knew that the Predator's deployment to Earth would make it impossible to keep all of this a secret. Sooner or later there would be another player on the board. I'd hoped that it would be another agency, one that understood and respected the threat. Project Stargazer. Our initial intelligence on Stargazer was that they were capable, funded, but inexperienced. But they were smart. They took the OWLF's funding and got it shut down. Everyone we could identify in their group was a disavowed member of another agency, including the OWLF. Lacking strong leadership and a clear directive, they were sloppy and arrogant. They were aware of the Predator's threat, and while they had many of the pieces, they struggled to see the bigger picture. Stargazer was so far behind that we didn't see them as a threat until the event in Mexico. The recovered Predator escape pod was an extraordinary find for Stargazer, but the death toll was a heavy price to pay for taking a Predator captive. My task force has many directives, but one of the most primary is we do not take captives. Retrieve technology, corpses, and other intelligence. But there's no value in a live Predator, only liability. The enemy does not want peace. The enemy does not negotiate. Its only drive on Earth is to hunt. What we might learn from a captive Predator would never be worth the risk to our people. Stargazer didn't learn from their mistakes, and the technology they've recovered has only made them cocky. When the government cut ties to the agency, it should have shuttered their project permanently, but they only shifted their goals. Guerrilla factions and private military companies are being contracted by Stargazer to set up bases and equipment in locations that we have identified as ideal hunting grounds. We believe that the former intelligence project is setting itself up to be a fully independent dealer of otherworldly arms. This is the worst-case scenario. Hostile forces will use those weapons on their enemies, and they will use them on us. All the while, the true enemy stalks us unseen. It's a distraction mankind can't afford. Stargazer will have to be dealt with.
Okay, so that last tape was based on the last movie that came out. Okay, cool. Oh man, I wonder what the last tape says. Still hunting. God damn it. That was very interesting. Very. Well, that's the end of that one.